Hi folks, thanks for joining us. I'm in the process of just starting to throw some more of these guys, the biscuit barrel cookie jar. I did these kind of back to front, but I'm now going to be doing actually throwing them for you to see. I've just actually thrown this lid, so I'll just get him off. Put him down here. So basically what I do with these, I throw the body and then I throw a lid. Then I throw a body, then I throw a lid. Measuring them as I go. Okay? So I've got here these are two pounds of clay. And the lids are 12 ounces. 12 ounces will do it. So let's just bring this camera in here and we'll talk about this as we go. It's basically a cylinder, isn't it? You're employing the skills that you have in pulling a cylinder to basically pull this. Okay? So centering, pulling up a cone. Centering down the cone. Breaking in. Going down, establishing the thickness through the base. No, I'm not allowing any clay through the bottom for trimming because I don't trim these, okay? Keep it conical as you lift. Always keep it in at the top. Don't let it get wide. Hope my head isn't going to get in the way. So getting that clay up. Now I'm beginning to shape it, as you can see. Okay, I think I'm going to move the camera just a bit more over here. And like that. Let's bring it in a touch. Something like that. I'll bring you close in a moment when I do that. Well, it'll be actually pretty soon now. But the gallery at the top, I want you to see that. So these are about 7.5. I'm not actually throwing these to a gauge, but yeah, 7.5 is good. 7.5 is good. Inches high. Don't worry about the width. Okay, yeah. Maybe I'll bring that camera in right now. Let's just zoom it in on the Hey, not so far. How about there? It's if you're going to make lids for pots, it's really a good idea to know how to make this gallery, you see. So to go from there to make a gallery, I'm going to take my finger, push it in, okay, just like that. You see what I've done? Okay, now I'm going to take this finger and I'm going to push it out, sort of like that. Okay. So don't make this too thin here, in this respect here. Keep it reasonably robust. Okay, I'm now going to come in with my throwing stick and just do a little bit of cleanup here. Now I'm using the corner of my throwing stick here. I don't always do this, but I'm doing it on these just to kind of get it as I want it. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'll sponge out now. Okay, let me just bring back that. Let me just bring back the just verify the form. I'm using a mirror to help me that it is as I want it. Remember, if you're going to flute these, you don't want to have a lot of plough marks on the side like you plough a field. If you know what I mean. So using my throwing stick down at the bottom here, putting that in. Now you see the side profile here, it's slightly concave, isn't it, here? You see that concaveness there, just up below the belly? Well, that gives the pot lift, doesn't it? So this is a pot with a little bit of lift on the underside of the belly. Dee, 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 dee. Okay. Alright, that'll do. Okay, let's leather him. Chamois leather. And get your calipers. Get your calipers. Let's just bring this in here a touch. Zoom that in again. So I'm going to measure that. I just want you to see this. So as I'm going to be measuring for the inside of it, of the next form which I throw, I want to. What I'm saying is I'm not measuring it like that. Whoops. That wasn't very clever, Simon. But make sure he's round when you measure, okay? So I'm not measuring him like that. I am measuring him like that. Okay, so that's, you'll see, I'll explain when I do the lid. Coming right up after this, let me just cut him off. bring back that camera. I've got to keep remembering where I am, haven't I, with the focus of this. Otherwise... Okay, I've cut him off.